Welcome to Tuesday, May 9th, 2023. Your day weather podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily and also being brought to you by WYDOT. Warm temperatures today, going to feel a little like summer with 70-degree temperatures up to near 80 in some areas. But we are going to start to see the thunderstorms get a little more active later today and tonight. And then as we get into tomorrow, we're going to have a busy day as warm air getting pushed ahead of a low pressure system in California will not only bring warm air, but moisture and instability. This will lead to some showers and thunderstorms in a few areas later today and even tonight, especially across portions of Nebraska. Then Wednesday, as that upper level low gets closer, we have all the right ingredients in place for the first severe outbreak of the season, at least on a large scale basis. We've had a few strong to severe thunderstorms, but not where we would say a lot of areas could be covered by severe weather. But tomorrow, many parts of this region will see the first, opportunity for heavy rain, hail, yes, even tornado activity possible in some areas of the western high plains as a warm, moist air mass, daytime heating, colder air aloft coming in from the west. Some upslope conditions will all come together for a very busy afternoon and evening Wednesday and into Wednesday night. And then as we get through basically the period of Wednesday through early Saturday, it is going to be cool and wet in many areas, as we described yesterday, as some needed rain coming for many of you. Snow levels, thankfully, still look like they're going to remain high. Today's satellite image is actually the water vapor portion of the satellite photo, and you can see that comma-shaped cloud here just off the coast of California. This is the upper level low that's going to work its way and be down into parts of Colorado by Wednesday night into Thursday morning, taking a route kind of like this, and as it does so, bringing upslope conditions into the region. The water vapor imagery shows there's plenty of water vapor upstream from us, but also the orange areas here show a delineation between the drier air that's south of that black line I just drew there. So we do have moisture coming our way, and we do have an upper level low taking the right track. And I mean taking the right track, taking a route that is more to the south instead of the north. So this is where it is going to be as of noon today. And then by noon tomorrow, you can see it sinking down to areas there near Flagstaff. And it's going to get pinched off from the main jet stream flow, which is up here, which means it's going to head its way into Colorado, get closed off, and then kind of meander for a while. The clockwise circulation around this high is going to combine with the counterclockwise circulation around this low to draw high humidity air northward across the high plains, then back to the front range. So we have a setup that's going to lead to shower and thunderstorm activity. Now today, by mid to late afternoon, we're going to see two areas of thunderstorms. This one area here in Texas, Oklahoma, into Kansas and southern Nebraska. Then this other area of thunderstorms here over northeastern Colorado, western Wyoming, and western areas of Nebraska, northeast Colorado, and southeastern Wyoming. Just isolated activity elsewhere. And then this little cluster right here is actually going to be kind of, going into the evening hours. In fact, this is overnight tonight into Wednesday morning. So later today and even overnight into Wednesday morning, we're going to see an area of active shower and thunderstorm activity in a small area there over the Panhandle, northeast Colorado, and southeastern areas of Wyoming. That is for later today and overnight tonight. There's the marginal risk of strong to severe thunderstorms, higher risk there in central Kansas and northern Oklahoma. So this is for today. But this is for tomorrow. As that upper level low gets closer, you can see this large yellow area is where the active severe weather potential is going to be. And notice the shape of this yellow area here is along and east of the front range from northern Wyoming into central and eastern areas of Colorado, where the upslope conditions will draw that heavier moisture in and push it uphill. At the same time, the upper level low, bringing cold air aloft, comes in. A lot of times it's all about timing and location, and all of that is going to come together. This is the hail risk tomorrow, and this is the risk for possible tornadic activity. So they overlap each other right there. So you're going to see some storm chasers in this part of the country tomorrow afternoon and evening, with that system coming our way. This is where the upper level low is forecasted to be by Thursday. Now, this is the European model, and as we showed you yesterday, our confidence is high because the modeling is very much in agreement. The Canadian, the U.S. model, all showing basically the same position of the upper level low with some minor differences, as you'd normally expect. But this is a classic upslope pattern for many areas of Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, Nebraska, and far northeastern Colorado to see some wet, cool weather come on in. This is through Sunday morning. So from today through Sunday morning, you can see where that boundary is along the Front Range and areas near the Front Range and east of that line that look to be getting the most wet, with the focal point of the heavier moisture coming in upslope into these areas right here. Now, if you notice, as we showed you yesterday, you get west of the divide, western Wyoming still going to get wet, but not as wet. Same for western areas of Colorado. Into the Great Basin, more of a scattered May pattern of showers and thunderstorms. Then another area here in eastern New Mexico and Texas, going to see some heavier showers and thunderstorms developing as well. Unfortunately, it does look like, at least initially though, there's a bit of a gap in areas that still need rain here, although I wouldn't give up hope here yet. There's probably going to be more activity here than the model wants to show. But certainly Wyoming, the Dakotas, Montana, Nebraska, northeastern Colorado, and parts of northern Kansas in the best position to pick up some needed rain. Snow is going to fall in the mountains, and the southern Wyoming mountains, the mountains of northern and central Colorado, and the bighorns there could see some heavy amounts, mainly above 8,000 to 9,000 feet. But that will slow the melt down a little bit, but it's also going to add more water to the late season snowpack. So we are going to still have flooding concerns, but delayed a little bit because of this cooler trend that will be developing. But already the green areas there, whether it's a light green or a dark green, showing where flood advisories and watches are in effect already for the region going on today with the warmer temperatures. Have yourself a good Tuesday. We'll see you tomorrow.